Moving ahead with the first keynote session of the day, Next Gen DevOps, the critical need for skills training in an evolving digital environment, by Mr. Avinash Kumar, VP and AI Champion DevOps Analytic Engineering at MSCI. Can we have a big round of applause for Mr. Avinash? Avinash Kumar is a VP at MSCI, a TEDx speaker, and a thought leader in AI, DevOps, and software engineering. With over a decade of experience in IT, he has contributed to open source projects, mentored aspiring technologists, and played a key role in an industry academic collaborations. His research paper was published in computing journals and indexed to Scopus and Springer. An alumnus of BITS Pilani, IIT Patna, IIT Delhi, and IIM Jammu, he continues to push the boundaries of innovation. I would request the sir to please go ahead with the session. Over to you.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today, I am going to talk on ChatOps, which is next generation of DevOps. Here is the brief about me. My name is Avinash Kumar. I am currently serving as Vice President at MSCI. I am an alumni of BITS Pilani, IIT Patna, IIT Delhi, and IIM Jammu. If you have any speaking opportunities or any relevant opportunities, you can connect with me. So let's start the session. These are the agendas for today's session. So, can anyone tell me what do you observe from this picture? Can anyone? Okay. Let's take a moment to imagine something together. What if I tell you that the way we manage DevOps today is about to change forever? What if I tell you that in near future, DevOps engineer will spend less time firefighting the issues and more time innovating something? Sounds futuristic, right? But the truth is that future is already here. Before we dive into how AI is revolutionizing DevOps, let me take you on a journey that every DevOps engineer has experienced at some moment. Is anyone Raj here? Okay. So, imagine a DevOps engineer, Raj. It's 2 a.m. and an alert pings. One of the servers has crashed. Raj logs into multiple dashboards, checks logs manually, and escalates the issue. Meanwhile, this downtime costs the company thousands of dollars per minute. And by the time the issue is resolved, Raj lost his valuable time. Now imagine an AI-powered assistant. A chatbot that instantly identifies the issues, suggests fixes, or even resolves it autonomously. This is the power of AI-driven DevOps, our hero in today's digital world. Okay, so what is agentic AI? Let me introduce AI in DevOps. AI, especially agentic AI, is like having a super smart assistant that never sleeps. It can automate tasks, provide real-time insights, and even predict issues before they happen. I just spoke agentic AI. So what is agentic AI? Agentic AI is an AI system that can act autonomously, makes decisions, and can perform tasks without constant human intervention. It can trigger CI/CD pipelines, monitor logs, resolve incidents, and even scaling up and down the resources. So in nutshell, we can say that with agentic AI, we can make DevOps engineer always available on call. Now the question is, how do we build such a chatbot? And here comes LangGraph into the picture. What is LangGraph? LangGraph is an agentic AI framework that understands your natural language and converts and executes into complex DevOps workflows. With LangGraph, you can integrate multiple DevOps tools like connecting to Jenkins, Kubernetes, Terraform, etc. It can help you automating workflows like code deployment, monitoring systems, and managing incidents. Even it can help you in analyzing logs and other optimization suggestions. Agents are the building blocks of AI, and they are the real task executors. Based on different use cases in DevOps, I have divided entire AI agents into 4 categories. First one is deployment agent, which is responsible for triggering pipelines, validating configurations, and calling back on errors. Second one is monitoring agent, which helps you analyzing logs and predicting issues using machine learning. Third one is troubleshooting agent, which is fully based on RAG application, which I am going to discuss in next slide. And the fourth one is security agent. It scans for any kind of vulnerabilities. So I just spoke, troubleshooting agent is built with RAG application. So what is RAG? RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. It powers your AI with context-aware intelligence, and it learns from past incident records, internal documents, and from Grafana dashboard. So let us suppose some issues have happened, and developers ask, what is the API latency? Why is this API latency spiking? So troubleshooting agent goes through all your internal documents, past incident reports, even Grafana dashboards. And finally, it gives you, yeah, this is why API latency was higher, and these are the fixes. So basically, you don't need to go through lots of Slack history or any kind of document. And so in simple words, RAG application converts your chaos into clarity. So if you want to build AI-driven DevOps, so we need to follow some design patterns. And design patterns makes your development easier. So what are design patterns in DevOps? So for now, I have collected 4 design patterns based on different use cases. So let's say if you are following any strict order, like deployment, code testing, etc. So you can follow sequential design pattern. And if you want to perform multiple tasks concurrently, then you should follow parallel design pattern. Now third one is human in the loop. So let me explain you one scenario. You have very smart AI assistant. It automatically detects bug in production through logs, and it make code commit and create a pull request. After creating pull request, it informs to human, hey, I have created this pull request, kindly review. So in that case, we can use human in the loop design pattern. And the last one is self-healing. So self-healing design pattern is used with automation test cases. Let's say some test cases have failed. So it can auto-recover, auto-fix the test cases. Also, if you want to restart your deployment, even some errors have occurred. So in that case also, we can use self-healing design pattern. So these are the 4 basic design pattern. Apart from these, if you want to go advanced, then we have supervisory design pattern, hierarchical design pattern. So now it's time for demo. So whatever we have learned so far, I'm going to show you how we can build it. Okay, so this is a toy app. So I am triggering Jenkins pipelines based on natural language. So I have just created one method which calls Jenkins API internally. And then I am here, I am using Grok Grok as LLM. And here I have created 4 agents with tool decorator. So first one is deployment tool, second one is monitoring tool, third one is troubleshooting tool, and fourth one is security tool. And here I am using LangGraph as framework. So these are the state, and we are using some prompts, okay, and then these are the nodes with respect to each agents. So here you see, whenever deployment agent is called, it sends a normal string query from deployment agent. Similarly, if troubleshooting is called, then it sends query from troubleshooting agent. So basically this is the code implementation, and let me start it. So this is our toy chatbot. So I just told you, like, you just have to give command if you want to deploy anything. So just type deploy 1.55.0 to production. So the expectation is it will internally understand this prompt, and based on that it will trigger pipeline. So here you see in Jenkins we have last build number 38, okay. So I am expecting a new build should be triggered with this command. So let's hit enter. Now deployment has started. I need internet connection. Let me restart the demo. Okay, so the command is deploy latest to production. Yeah, so here you see it is done, and I'm expecting pipeline should be triggered. Yeah, so build number 39 at 9:34 p.m. a.m. and let me show you output. So here you see the output, query from deployment agent. So similarly, if you want to troubleshoot, so you simply ask troubleshoot issues number 1, 2, 3, 4, for example. So from here, troubleshoot agent should be triggered, and yeah, build number 40. Query from troubleshoot agent. So this is how you can implement ChatOps in your project. Okay, so we saw how we can implement AI agents with DevOps. Now, what are the benefits of AI-driven DevOps? It makes your deployment faster. Second, your incidents resolution rate is improved. And the third and the most important is DevOps is always available 24/7 in your project. So you don't need to worry like if something has broken at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. at midnight or wee hours, we don't need to worry. AI agents will be doing their work always. So now the question is, how should we start AI-driven DevOps in our project? So first, pick a repetitive task. Like in test automation, we generally go for something which is repeating always. So here also, pick a repetitive task and define a dedicated agent for that particular task. Once you do these two things, then implement with any kind of agentic AI framework like LangGraph, Crew AI, AutoGen, etc. So AI-driven DevOps is not without any kind of challenges. So first challenge is security. So sometimes we hard code passwords or credentials. So make sure it is not coming in logs. So keep your credential secure by using something like Key Vault or some other vault facilities. Second is data quality. Since we are training LLM models here with the data, so data should be very much precise. It should not have any kind of outliers. Also, the log should be structured. Since we are going to use agentic AI in production for code fix and all, so make sure the entire application log is very structured. And third one is adaptation. So it's very hard for the people to accept new changes, new technologies. Still, I see like people are not very much easy to accept agentic AI or AI-driven things because they don't believe. So here you have to build the trust. So for that, you have to build, then monitor the result. You have to train your model again, and then you scale it. What are the future of AI-driven DevOps? First, you can build self-healing system. So you don't need to hire support engineers. AI-driven DevOps will be doing their work. Second is AI pair engineers. So we can create a team where few people would be the real humans, real engineers, and few tasks would be distributed to AI. Okay? So we can do something like that. Third one is predictive scaling. So currently, Kubernetes or some other orchestration tools support this facility, but if we transfer all these things to agentic AI, then predictive scaling can be more smarter. Now, call to action. If you want to implement AI-driven DevOps, what should be the roadmap? So first, identify the pain points. So let me explain you one pain point. Let's say we are using App Insight, okay? And if we want to get the logs, so we need to learn KQL query language. And most of the time I see people Google what is the KQL query for getting this request or failures. So in that case, agentic AI or AI-driven DevOps will help you. You just have to type, show me last failed exceptions in 2 hours. It will simply internally convert into KQL query and give you the result. So like this, you have to identify one pain point and then experiment with LangGraph, build an agent, build a small scale agent, and then scale it further. And after doing this, you have to measure ROI as well. ROI in the sense, let's say if you are using any kind of model, OpenAI or DeepSeek or anything, Grok or Anthropic, anything. So you have to measure ROI, how much token it is getting consumed, what is the price, how it is going to build. And also you have to track the performance of your agentic AI system as well. So you have to follow these 3 steps if you want to build AI-driven DevOps. Last but not least, the future belongs to those who automate intelligently. Thank you so much. This is me, once again, Avinash Kumar. Thanks for your listening. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the interactive session. Do we have any questions for Mr. Avinash? Any questions? We can take one question. No questions? Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would like to call upon stage Mr. Prakhar Srivastava, Vice President Engineering Head at Barclays Investment Bank, to do the honors. Can we have a big round of applause for Mr. Srivastava?